What's good, boys? Shit. Good, what's good, what's good? Trying to figure out this camera situation. Okay. Oh shoot, gotta do this real quick. Video. Oh, is it too late? Okay, whatever. I don't gotta record it. What's good, boys? How do you put a text on screen? How do you put a text? Quick question. Came across presidential election on backtest. Should I avoid that whole day? You can. It's probably not gonna be too insightful. How do I put a text on screen? Uh, Stickers? No. Oh, I don't know how to put a. I don't know how to put a text. We should choose between instant funding or one step. I would just do one step because it's gonna be cheaper for you. Oh, the YouTube chat. I forgot about YouTube chat. What's good, YouTube? Mic's a bit low. It's gonna be low, brother. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be low. Um, I can try putting in my headphones and see if that helps. I'm at the hotel. Uh, yeah, we're figuring out the mic situation. Why can't I hear myself? Oh, that's why. Uh, is that better? I don't even. Wait. Is this a better mic? Is this a better mic, guys? Yo, if you're on TikTok, you gotta come to YouTube chat if you want to watch me trade today. My ears? Better? Okay, people are saying better. Some people are saying hell no. I think 'cause it's too loud. Low key too loud. I can put it down. Okay, what about now? What about now? What about now? What about now, boys? Is this good? Yo, if you guys are on TikTok chat, you gotta come to YouTube chat. Too low? Too low? Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Is that better? Did you move there? No, I'm on a trip for 2 days. I don't know how to put a text on screen. I don't think I can, I guess. I could have sworn I was able to put a text on screen. Perfect. Not bad at all. Other mic is better. I could just use the MacBook mic. But if you guys can hear me, yo, we can get the job done. I mean, listen, we're not here for a show, you know? We're here for trading. Use my code on Lucid. Message me on Discord, brother. On Discord. Discord's the place to message me. Uh, the only thing left is, yo, if you guys are on TikTok, you gotta come to YouTube chat. Give me the code. You don't trade today? No, I'm trading. I'm trading. I'm on a trip, so I'm trading at the hotel. And you guys got to join on YouTube stream if you want to see this, what I'm going to be taking today. If we take any trades, we'll go over the game plan in a couple of minutes. I don't know how to put that on screen, but okay. Stickers, effects. I can't even see the chat. I can't even funding pips code. No, I don't. I don't think they have a code, but that's for Forex. And I'm not affiliated with any Forex firms because I don't really trade Forex. Okay. What you're doing today? We're streaming from the hotel. What is the code name? Gaddy. Just my GatieTrades. Brother, do you know how to set up Rhythmic account on MacBook? I just bought an account. It doesn't let me set it up. I think you need to download some VPN or something like that. One more consistency day for payout for me? It's not the right mindset. It could be four more consistency days. You don't, it's gonna be a number of days that you don't know. You just gotta keep showing up, keep following your rules, and hope that it comes to be. Um, put that to desktop. But now I can start recording. Okay, perfect. We can record the stream too. Guys, if this makes me lag, let me know, please. If this makes the YouTube stream lag, why only Facecam? Because I'm on a trip and I'm streaming on YouTube. So if you want to see, you have to go to YouTube. If this will be like the New York stream, you can expect a huge win streak. Why didn't you go to the game yesterday? What game yesterday? Detroit played yesterday? It's lagging. Just let me know again. If it's lagging on YouTube, let me know. Good now? Yeah, just let me know. Oh, I see. OKC versus. Oh, damn. So, yeah, Pistons have a back-to-back. Maybe that's why Durant was out. They almost beat OKC without Cade. That's crazy, actually. Cam is laggy. Gaddy, I almost did my 50K eval today, but I made it back up 700. Nice, bro. I mean, it seems like you're over leveraging. So is it lagging? Should I just stop the recording? I think let's just stop the recording. It's gonna be laggy. Use the code 20 times. Well, if you use it in like today, if you used it today, let me know. If you used it in March or before, it's too late. Those giveaways are over. Yo, good positive health Detroit. Bro, I feel like I don't belong here. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I feel like I don't belong. The TikTok live is much better. We're not on TikTok. Today we're just doing webcam for TikTok live. If you guys want to see the charts, you gotta come to YouTube. Can't do TikTok live. You're in Toxic City? Yeah, I am. Where you at? I'm in Detroit. What's the protocol? Low resistance protocol today. Low resistance protocol. Thoughts on buffers on 50K evals? Buffer on a 50K. On an eval, you just have to pass, bro. You don't need no buffer. Is Apex good? Yeah, Apex is good. You're an hour and a half from you. That's really significant to me, brother. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, you don't need no buffer. Just pass the account. Appreciate you, Carlos. Market opens at 15:30. I don't know what 15:30 is. Market opens in 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Okay, guys, if you guys are on TikTok, I'm surprised there's even 90 people on TikTok. You gotta come to YouTube chat. I don't know how to put it in the comments. Maybe I can type it. Live on YouTube. Live on YouTube. Uh, on a trip. Okay, we can pin that. Okay, perfect. Trading today, yeah, we're on YouTube live. You gotta hop. If you want to see my charts, you gotta come to YouTube. In Netherlands, 15:30 again because of the time switch. Yes, there you go. Do you expect consolidation? How did the trip went? Today is day 2, and today I'm gonna do all the fun stuff today. So we gotta lock in. Yo, boys, we took another winner in Asia session. If you're not in the Discord, I posted it there. Um, we took another win in Asia session. It wasn't the 400 point long, but yo, that was the long that we were waiting for the entire session. But I had to call it early. But we that long was really nice, man. I actually did want to take it. I did want to take it. Okay, guys, market plan. How many people are in the YouTube chat right now? Are we ready for a market plan? I got a double laptop set up here. Okay, we got a decent amount of people. Okay, market plan for today. Okay, it's looking like we may have a bullish weekly power of three. It's not confirmed yet because Tuesday would have to close higher. But the fact that we took Monday's low when we started expanding aggressively, the fact that Asia session has a low here, which I don't think is going to be taken. To me, it looks like the weekly power of three could be bullish. So we have a soft higher time frame bullish bias. I'm definitely not bearish. The most I would expect lower is London low or these pre-market lows. So I'll mark these levels out here, but that's like the lowest I would expect. Lower, and I would look for longs from these levels if we were to take them. I'm not saying I think they're going to be taken, but if we did take them, I would be comfortable looking for longs after the sell side levels were swept because I think the weekly power three says higher. So I'm just going to label them like this. Also an opening range gap lower. The key here is we look for a long under the opening price. You know, we don't need much of a manipulation in my opinion. So if we just get something below, you know, this sell side here would be great. And then obviously this buy side's an easy target. That would be low hanging fruit. But really what I'm looking for is the previous day's high, which is just above that buy side. So best case scenario, market opens, goes down, sweeps the sell side, and then we can look for a long below the open and below the true day open. If you guys are on TikTok chat and you want to see what I'm talking about, you got to come to YouTube. We're live streaming on YouTube today only, unfortunately. How many likes we got, bro? How many likes we got? We did a huge giveaway yesterday. Guys, April giveaway is going to be even bigger. April giveaway is going to be massive. And you didn't hear it from me, but Alpha's about to do some crazy shit. But you didn't hear it from me. You heard it from somebody else. You heard it from somebody else. Alpha's about to do some crazy shit. Tradeify also did some crazy shit. Yo, guys, Tradeify 3.0. I got the email and I was looking through it while I woke up today from in bed, bro. Tradeify 3.0 is low-key kind of crazy. But Alpha's about to do some crazy shit. Alpha's about to do some crazy shit. Yo, if you guys are on TikTok, you gotta come over to the YouTube stream. I wish I could put a text on stream. There's gotta be a way. Is there an AI in TikTok that can hear me right now and tell me how to put a text on stream? Um, no, they're not raising prices. In fact, it might be quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. Open the text on your phone. I'm trying to put a text on my TikTok stream. Anyways, guys, market open in 1 minute. Let's mark out the opening range gap. Today we're on ES. If we want to see NQ, we're just gonna have to switch, unfortunately. There's no other way around it. Yeah, Alpha is goaded, man. Alpha is goaded. let's just say if you plan on getting an account with Alpha, and you may want to, you know, I think we'll take the equal lows from Asia before moving up. If we go all the way down there, we're probably not bullish. Are you in a losing streak? No, I'm actually on a winning streak now. 3 trades. Trade T looks good. Trade T does look good. Uh, Open a second tab. Then I won't be able to execute if need be. So I'm just gonna have to switch. Hi, what do you think about the open, up or down? I don't try to predict the open. If I had to predict, I think it's gonna pump up, but I personally want it to pump down. That would be ideal for me. That would be ideal for me. Also, 10 a.m. Jolt job openings today, guys. 10 a.m. Jolt job openings. Yeah, everyone just chooses, who they watch, who they like. This stream feels more comfortable. Really? That's good. Comfortable is good. I'm pretty comfortable, I guess, in this chair. Some more BS because the Asia session pumped NQ by 100 points. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we've definitely moved a lot. I'm not gonna disagree with you there, brother. Is Joe popping a big news event? It's not usually too big of a candle. You may see something like this, or maybe this, maybe this. Usually it's not much though. You think what's happened to the daily above? Yeah, yes. That's my target for today. Okay, we initially take out the high here. Okay, I'm not gonna short that. If there was an SMT here and we got a break below here, you could short that targeting the pre-market lows, but I'm not gonna be taking something like that, so we'll just study. I want to really look for a long if possible. I hope we don't go much higher than that. I want to see some manipulation lower. If you guys are on TikTok stream, you still risk 150 per trade? No, per day 300, per trade 150, yes. Fire outfit, thank you. It's just a black shirt and a little jumper. I also don't know what you guys on YouTube see. I can't see what YouTube sees. Okay, so initially we expand pretty aggressively there. We do have a low below 830, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just went higher. But again, I really want to see some level of sell side taken before I look for any long. So either we wait till 10 or we wait for sell side, one or the other. So that's the game plan. Gotta get comfy in here, man. Got no neck support on this chair, bro. Hey, Gaddy, I set up. Where you at? I'm in a hotel. That was good. If anyone lives in Detroit and there's like any must-see things, I guess near downtown, let me know. Shay, I don't know anything. I was just gonna go figure stuff out. What are you up to, man? We're trading. My trade skills or anything I need to know before I trade to make sure it copies. I would just double check that it's working. So what you do is no, we're trading today, Leon. Leon, you gotta come to YouTube chat, brother, because we're streaming on YouTube. Do you go live when you trade Asia? No, but I call out everything in my Discord. If you're in the Discord, yo, you took the longs with me, bro. I mean, let's be honest. If you were in the Discord, I know you guys printed because I literally said exactly. I said short, and then I said long, and that's it. They both played out perfectly. I really like that speed. Is there an SMT pre-market? There is. If NQ gets here, I may short. This is too good of a classic model. I love the classic model with the pre-market SMT. We got the inversion. Only issue really is a stop loss placement here. I'm watching this candle just trade higher right now, and I'm going to see if it touches the breaker and then rejects or something. But I'd like that SMT. with NQ, but it just immediately got overlapped, right? So you'd want to see a fair value gap form. Obviously, this is your breaker. I'm gonna see what the next candle does because I want to make sure it's not gonna be choppy. If you guys are on TikTok stream, you gotta come over to YouTube chat. Yeah, see how it just immediately gets overlapped? This means I really want to be waiting for probably 10 a.m. Now, if we immediately came back down, because I'm gonna show you guys the 15-second, just a retrace. If we immediately came back down and we traded below here, no, I don't even think it's clean enough. To me, this just looks like the buy side will be taken. So, okay, we wait. Looks like we're probably gonna have to wait for it closer to 10. If you guys are on TikTok, come to YouTube chat. Yo, you took the longs in Asia? Yo, those longs were nice. Go to Brightmoor with all your jewelry. I just wear the one chain, the same chain every day forever. What's your buy? I miss it, bro. I want previous day's high today. Previous day's high. Is there an SMT down there? Now that's another question because that would mm, there is here. Yo, switching sucks, bro. I see the OB. It just doesn't look like the best trade, if I'm being honest. It really doesn't. If this candle touches and comes back to the top here, 15-point stop to micros, we can try. I may try that then. Let's go, yo. If you guys are on TikTok, I can't. I'm streaming from a hotel, so I can't. It's only one R two. I don't really like that at all. I think probably waiting till macro slash 10 a.m. Add the other tab. Yeah, I guess adding the tab would be the best play. I guess I just won't trade. Thank you. Too much overlap right now. Too much overlap. Yeah, see how it didn't respect that? Too much overlapping. Um, so we wait. We wait when it's overlapping. We wait. Market's not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. So we wait. If you guys are on TikTok, there's 167 people on TikTok. You guys are just watching my face right now. You guys gotta come to YouTube, bro. You guys gotta come to YouTube. You guys are not getting any insight. Unless you're here just to stare at me, I guess. Short? No, I don't see anything clear right now at all. Either way. That pre-market short here would initially looked good, but it immediately got overlapped. So we did fade a losing trade there. Some people probably went short at 932. Some people probably went long at 934. Us, we see overlapping. Ask for likes on the live. Boys, if we get a lot of likes, you already lost. Yeah, you took it long early, and it's fine. It's. I'm gonna be honest. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's not easy, but a lot of people take setups like that. They do off the open. They do take it off the open, and it's fine. You just need to know when it's likely to play and when it's likely not. Sometimes the open can be very choppy. Sometimes the open can be very choppy. I'm looking at this, guys, and if we get a full OB here, I may trust. It's already working. I don't like it really. Yeah, it already worked. We wait. Who said I don't want to look? Yeah, you can look, bro, but I mean, you valid, bro. Got to be more patient here, guys. Wait for the macro. Let the first 15 minutes do its thing. There's no rush. The session is a long session. The session's very, very long. Where you at now? I'm on a trip. I'll be back Thursday. Thursday I'll be streaming from home. So we're gonna get 2 days of this. We are up on the day already. Um, we took a winning trade in Asia session. I've told you guys, join the free Discord. I'm gonna call out the Asia plays, man. Not that I'm giving you guys straight signals, but I told you guys what I'm looking for, what I'm gonna be studying, watching, potentially trading. So far, we've been calling Asia session pretty textbook to the T. Today, I won't be able to trade Asia session. So, what time do you live on Asia? On Asia, we're not live. I just posted in the Discord. Why did you go to Detroit? I'm going for a basketball game and I guess just a mini adventure. So, yeah, very sloppy open here. We wait. Sloppy open. Listen, if the market's not in a hurry, you should not be in a hurry yourself. Job's not finished. Why are you in a trip? What job? What's the job, bro? In TradeScale, when it says that leaving the page with one about off the copy, can I click something else? Almost going to have to be TradeScale. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure. You can always just test it, but just make sure you can always test the copier, guys. So if anyone here uses a TradeScale, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put a limit order right here. Okay, sell to limit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check TradeScale. Did it copy that limit order? Yes, it did. So perfect. Okay. I'm gonna drag it. See, you want to take it a step. I'm gonna drag it. Okay, if I drag it, does it change the limit order? Yes, it did. Okay, perfect. Just test it before you execute. Trade scale, trade copier, trade copia, whatever. Do you manage to live off only trading? Yes, but my expenses are pretty low. Um, so depends. If I can have another year, like 2025, it's only been really one good year for me. So, I mean, 2026, we're off to a pretty good start. If we didn't get three denied payouts, then we'd be doing really good. What are you doing in Detroit? Basketball game and um, adventure. Okay, we've taken out pre-market buy side. Um, the question is here, do we go down or do we continue towards previous day's high? Why'd your payouts get denied? I got 3 payouts denied because I accidentally took a trade at 10:01 and there was news at 10 a.m. Was it really impactful of the trade? No, not at all. It's unfortunate, but it was a mistake. I did it on live stream and would have been a nice, decent four-figure payout. 1.5K a month with a 25K prop. Just one account? Maybe no, but you can get multiple accounts and make 500 a month. You can get three alpha zeros and make 500 a month, right? You don't have to get there right away, but you can get there. Eddie, how do you manage risk trading 2 sessions and risking 2 RR in each session? My max loss on the day is still 2R, brother. So if I lose 300 bucks in Asia, your boy's not trading morning session. I don't want any day to be more than $300 loss. What happens if you get denied? You just got to become eligible again. So it wasn't, anything too crazy. Uh, I'm considering jumping in long. NQ looks weak. See YM. YM switched bullish. The question is, this looks like it's going to go straight to previous day's high. Mm, NQ does not look that good, I'll be honest. No, I'm not looking to short. Previous day's high is the objective here. I just don't really see how I'm going to get a setup. I mean, previous day's high is right there. I'd be really surprised if we don't just take it. Oh, you're gonna miss out on New York if you lose 2 hours, brother. I'm not gonna be missing out on anything. There's plenty of sessions. There's plenty of setups. It's not the world's most. If I see something in Asia that's worth. Also, personally, I'm probably not gonna lose 2R in Asia. If I lose one trade in Asia, I'll probably just trade morning. I'll say, okay, we took a minus 150 in Asia. We'll come back to AM session. Sure, nowadays there's nothing. Right, that's all it is. And I'm not gonna trade Asia every single day, right? AM session is still my bread and butter. I'm considering buying this fair value gap, guys, if I'm being honest. The only reason I'm hesitating on this is because Nasdaq doesn't have one, and Q just looks weak. YM looks good. Yo, YM looks really good. We'll see if it displaces higher or if it just keeps going down here, and then we'll decide. Oh my God, switching tabs is so annoying. Okay, straight move down. That's first presentation actually on ES. We'll see what this wants to do. Could run down, take out the pre-market lows. Swept out buy side. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I mean the setup short looks pretty good here. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but previous days high is the draw. So I'm not really want to take any short setups. I want to take a long to previous days high, right? Which one trading view plan I must have? You need the essential plan and you need to buy real-time data. So there's two things you need. Did you have such good discipline when you started trading? No. When I first started trading, I didn't really know what I was looking for. I still don't see anything clear, man. Yeah, nothing clear here. I feel like YM looks cleaner. If YM gave a protraction long here, yo, look at YM, man. YM looks awesome. This doesn't meet my criteria for a long. There's no fair value gap that was respected. There's no low that was swept. I can't go long here, although this is my model, and I do think it's going to deliver. We'll just have to wait and see. I think this gets treated like an order block and just rips towards previous day's high. Even if I did take this, it's barely a 1 hour setup, so. Where's bro at? We're on YouTube stream, brother. You gotta hop onto YouTube stream. Do you need market if you have an eval or funded? No. They should give it to you. Yeah, no good setups. I'm hoping it doesn't take previous day's high yet and it comes back lower. We'll have to wait and see. Or YM is the play. I'm gonna show you guys YM. Look how clean that is. Only issue on YM is the risk to reward. You can barely go. There's just not enough room. I don't want to force this setup for 1R. It's shooting, yeah, it's gonna go previous day's high. There's no setup in here, unfortunately. No fair value gaps, no sweep. Yeah, no sweep. This is going straight to previous day's high. Even if you took the first setup here, which I was considering, it's yeah, I guess it's not a bad setup. SMT at 927 to 933. Yeah, yeah, there is. You think short from previous day high? That I'm not sure about. I have it in my pre-market plan that it's possible, but I have no idea what's gonna happen previous day. If we're bearish higher time frame, I would expect some, you know, I wouldn't expect it to go too far above, but I might be bullish higher time frame, so I just don't understand why A plus lose. Brother, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I don't think there's any A plus trades. There hasn't even been one singular fair value gap formed besides the 930 candle on NQ. It's just been overlapping. What is your profit target if your daily loss limit is 300? I don't have a profit target. Max. Max. Oh, on gold. Damn. Yeah, YM delivered. The issue is I don't know how high this can go. Do we get real dead access on Trinity if I buy Legit account link? Yes, you do, brother. You lost an extra $400. Uh, I don't know what you did wrong, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. What does it say the executions are? Why are you so dripped out? I'm just wearing a black shirt and I don't even know, a jean jacket. You there for the holidays? No, I'm just here. I'm here until tomorrow we'll do another stream like this, and then the day after I'll be back. So Thursday we'll be back to the setup. Yeah, this is gone. This is yeah, okay, there's previous day's high. That's kind of what I wanted for today. There's no setup. I don't see any setup. 946 first presented, got respected. I guess, yeah. Previous day's high on NQ is still there, I think, right? I'm just gonna set an alert here because I don't want to keep switching. We'll see if previous day high on NQ gets hit as well. 950 macro now. So do we get any move into org? Just ever so slightly. Cool. Well, there's previous day's high. Kind of my main target for the day. The question is what happens after previous day's high? Do we see a break lower? Take out the pre-market lows? Or do we just keep trending? Or do we stay sideways? I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it's not clear. We could trend. When do you think nuke AMPA will get better? Once the war is over. Where are you? I'm in a hotel. If you want to see my stream, you got to come to YouTube. Do you enter early or do a confirmation? I wait for my model. No, it didn't take that long. Such a weird delivery on NQ. Yeah, it kind of just chopped its way up. Just fine. What's your model? It's all on YouTube if you're curious. What is your profit target? I don't have a profit target, brother. I don't I don't I don't restrict myself with a profit target. Bearish S&T? There is, but only if you're actually bearish. Where are you? I'm at a hotel. Another thing that could be aimed for is, because we are bullish, we could aim for a full closure of this. In other words, previous day's high on NQ. And I guess that would be really my only clear potential objective higher. Um, and that's it. So maybe 10 a.m. silver bullet protraction. We can target the daily FEG 50% and maybe previous day high on NQ. If NQ takes previous day's high, I don't see anything else, guys. Last payout was in February. We did get 3 denied in March though, so we have to become re-eligible. Um, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait. I mean, we also have news coming up here, so daily gap already hit on ES, so now we have to be cautious. If it hits on NQ2, I don't have anything clear really. It was denied because I took a trade at 10:01 by accident. How do you get re-eligible? Just have to hit the consistency rule again. So just as if you never requested, you just keep going until you're eligible. The trade if I allow 10 funded now? I think still 5 is the max. Yeah, it was Alpha Futures. I took a trade at 10:01 and there was 10 a.m. Jolt's job openings or something. Do you keep certain buffer or request max always? On Alpha Futures, I request max. On the other firms, I go for buffer. This looks like it's going to go straight to previous day's high, and that's not nice. Yeah, Top Step is, although it's not much. Lucid's illegible too, but it's not much. Full port evals on Friday? There's no evals I want to get, so no. No screen share today. Screen share's on YouTube, brother. I'm in a hotel, so I can't stream on TikTok, my chart. Is it the same with Apex? Apex, you literally need a buffer, so aren't those your entry models? No, actually, my model formed today at 9:34 classic model. That's the only model that formed. Everything else here is not valid. There's probably some 15-second stuff, but it's not clear. I need to see a sweep or an imbalance, and I don't see either. Not on the 1 minute chart at least. So it's sloppy. Favorite platform? Definitely Alpha Futures. When you do Asia, is there criteria? Of course, yeah. Every time I trade, there's a model in place. I got stopped with a tick after entering longs, then it ran without me. I would study the stop loss placement. Is Friday the best day? Yeah, it is the best day this week. How do you take out everything on Alpha? Does your drawdown reset? The drawdown, no, it doesn't. It doesn't get set to 0, so you can take everything out. Yeah, this is going straight up, guys. Previously high must be right there, right? Yeah, going straight for previously high on NQ. I'm going to the Raptors game today in Detroit. Yeah, the fair value gap, institutional, right? IO Fed entry. If you take out everything, wouldn't the drawdown be set at 50? It doesn't do that with Alpha Fee. Oh, if you take out everything, depends. If you're under 2,000, then no, it doesn't get set to 50. That's why I like Alpha Futures. It doesn't do that. So if you make 1,000, you can request 1,000. You know? Yeah, I don't. I mean, is it a crazy take to buy this fair value gap on NQ? Yeah, it is. I mean, how's Portugal, bro? I'm not in Portugal. Actually, I'm definitely not buying this fair value gap. Not when there's news at 10. Give me this 5 minute. Give me this 5 minute fair value gap. If they can give me this 5 minute fair value gap after 10, perfect. I have a boot camp. If you can have my friend. On zero, you can only request 50%. Yeah, that is correct. Market is edging me. Hopefully it keeps edging you. 10 a.m. goes lower. Any trailed stops get taken out. And then we run previous day's high. Take your time. Don't rush down here. Don't rush. I don't want to see no bounce off the 5 minute. Well, now we literally can't take a trade on alpha. So unless we disconnect alpha from the copier, which I don't feel like doing, um, we literally can't take a trade right now. Just gonna quickly double check that the copier is working. Okay, I'm good. 958. Yo, I need this to go a little bit lower. I need this to go a little bit lower. Gems. Gems is pretty much all graduated, bro. So I opened up a boot camp. It's not 15. 15 is per week, or you can do 40 per month. I'd highly recommend you watch the video on what is being offered. I don't want any discrepancy. You're looking for shorts at all? We'd have to probably break below like here, like all the way back. Like I don't know. Don't want to take any shorts. I really hope this doesn't go higher right now because that means we're probably gonna miss the move. That's a good setup long, guys. I'm gonna be honest. 958 buy, stop by 957. You can target daily FEGCE. It's about 1R. Yeah, it's literally a perfect 1R setup. We can't take a trade till 10:03. Why are you in Detroit? Basketball game plus mini adventure. DXY does, yeah, it does affect NQ, of course. Good, Yadin. No, I'm not interested in any shorts really. I wouldn't be surprised if we took out like this low here, for example, but no. This looks like it's gonna spike previous day's high, unfortunately. No 5-minute gap trace. There's 10 a.m. news. I would argue this is your AMD playing. We accumulated minor sell side sweep and distributed higher. Yeah, there's previous day's high on NQ. You trade MNQ or NQ? I trade MES. You took the 1R? Nice. Easy. Easy. Short at 932. It's not a bad classic model short. Just depends on your bias and what you were expecting. Not a bad idea. I was waiting for previous day's high. So, yeah, straight to previous day's high. You're looking to go long? It's tough now. It's tough now. I'm going to be honest. These targets I have higher are not ideal targets. I would take a 10 a.m. silver bullet protraction, but I don't think it's going to form cleanly. Targeting equal lows in London? Sure, that's not a bad target. If you want to print it and not have a copy again for the evals, how do I do that? You have to turn them off. If you have the copier on, if you have the copier on, whatever you take on the leader account, it's going to copy, unless you turn it off. Well, 10:02. We can look for an execution, I suppose. You can trade news in alpha eval, yeah. I guess there's not really turning it off won't. No, it shouldn't do that. At least not to my knowledge, but you can always practice. We talked a lot on Nvidia today. It's already going up good. Yeah, yeah, that was a very good dip. What's it at now? Oh, it's up 3%. Yeah, wow, everything's green, yo, wow. It's been a while since we've seen some green in this. Been a while since we've seen some green in this. Do you think taking a break from trading is optimal when PA gets tough? Yeah. You know what? I used to be a believer that a break from executing, yes, but not a break from showing up, watching the charts, reading. You don't have to push the button. You can just tape read, you know? You can just paper trade. Watching your vlogs like your daily life as a trader, but my life is average. I wake up, I get ready for stream and trading. I trade, I journal, I talk to bootcamp. I'll review their journals. and then I spend the rest of my day working on a project and with my girl. Repeat, rinse and repeat. Every now and then, a little bit of an event, little bit of an adventure. Um, yeah. I don't mind a long from the five if we get it. So sweep and go. I'll be honest, it's not an A plus long, but I'm already up a little bit on the day. Yeah, I got some Detroit stuff coming for you guys for sure. For sure, for sure. I want to see this get inversed and then come back above. One trade bit you can tempt me to say we're trading it for too hungry. There you go. What is your target? Daily FEGCE. I've had better targets. You're unemployed though? I would view this as an employment. I mean, I'd be spending like fucking hella hours on this shit every day. Target higher ESCE. If that gets hit, then guys, it's pretty much wraps. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You ready? I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Listen, we need to start being more selective. Yeah, I can get it for you. One sec, I'll get it for you. Um, I gotta start being more selective. If I see the market rips and takes out all my targets, it's best to just not chase it. Like sometimes I'm on stream and I feel like I need to take a trade in front of you guys, but sometimes the best thing to do is just not trade. Sometimes the best thing to do is not trade. Oh, I got you. One sec. Here. I don't want to be forcing no bad trades. What time is it in Detroit? Same as New York time. Low of the day, standard level got hit after taking out previous day's high. What do you say to people that are beating themselves up for blowing many accounts in 2026? You shouldn't be blowing many accounts. If you find yourself consistently blowing accounts, brother, stop buying accounts. Figure out what's wrong. You know? Just because the market's been difficult, it's not an excuse to consistently blow accounts. It's like continuously driving a car that you know is broken. Stop driving. How about that? Until it's fixed. You feel me? So if you were just again, it depends what you mean by constantly blowing accounts. I'm not a fan of just constantly blowing accounts. That's not my style. Took two payouts, now I'm in a rut. That's okay. That's okay. You don't need a payout every month to be profitable. Guys, there's pretty much one setup that I'm looking for here, and it's a silver bullet AM protraction model. If we retrace before making a higher high into the five, I'll take the trade targeting daily FEGCE. It's not going to be an A plus trade, but I'll risk my profits on the day. If that doesn't form, we're calling it. We're calling it a stream, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like there's anything that I would want to risk money on. And that's something that I know a lot of people don't like to hear because every time I say like, yo, there's not really anything interesting here, everyone just doesn't want to watch anymore. But if I want to be real with you guys and I want to actually execute my system to the best of my ability, there needs to be a clear draw. There needs to be. How are the clouds in Detroit? It's not too bad today. I think it's raining though. Today we traded Asia session. Many in the sense of blowing two or three. Yeah, if you blew a couple accounts, that's okay. Nothing wrong with blowing a couple accounts. They're not meant to be held forever, really. Relative equal low is not a clear draw. Yes, but I'm bullish. So there is if I was bearish, I'm shorting this probably right now, if I'm being honest with you guys. But I'm not bearish. I'm not really, I don't see the higher time frame telling me it's likely to go lower. Could you take a counter trend trade short? Of course, you could take a counter trend trade short, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to take a counter trend trade short. How does it smell in Detroit? How does it smell? Nothing. Pretty clean. I went to New York, and New York smells like piss. So Detroit actually smells pretty good, I guess. Exactly. I mean, no, this is a good. If you're bearish, if I was bearish, I'm in this short. That's a very clean breaker. Previous day's high. We failed to get 50%. It's a very good short if you're bearish. Most people saying I took two payouts now. I'm in a rudder talking about the last 2 weeks, not the last 6 months. Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying here. But I'm bullish. So I see this 5 minute sweep, and this is pretty much the only thing I can see myself taking today. Is if we get an expansion higher now, if we can get, let's say, like something like there, we can maybe take a trade, and that's it. What is this? What is Detroit supposed to smell like? I don't know. Earth, bro. I built 20 accounts and I stopped being greedy and made it all back in 3 days. There you go, brother. There you go. Can you explain that 50% level? This is 50% of the daily bearish fair value gap. We are now inside a 5 minute. It's silver bullet hour, anticipating a potential 10 a.m. continuation. That's the narrative. The drawn liquidity, current AM session high, and 50% of the daily SIBI. And if this market stays any heavier or lower, I wouldn't flip bias for the session until we broke below 945. If we broke below 945, I would look for potentially 817. What's your limit of changing bias? Brother, there's no limit on changing bias. Whatever's clear is clear, right? Whatever's clear is clear. Silver bullet win percentage is so shit right now? No? Question mark? No, you just have to know which way to take it. It's pretty much silver bullet almost always plays out. You just need to know which direction. You just need to know which direction. What do you think about saying that prop firms are BS if you trade with a live account? I agree. They are BS. They are very BS. If we can just make one lower low, is there an SMT there? There is. Okay. If we expand higher, I'll go long. Uh, I'll run a 10-point stop. 1 hour for 1 hour. How are they BS? The rules they put on you are all BS. It's just not, it's, the rules they put on you is BS. It's not really simulative of how live trading is supposed to be. If we get a good closure here, I'll go long. I'll risk 1 hour. Mm, it's not the best closure. 10-point stop would be 3 coins. 15-second protraction model. That's what I'm looking at right here. I would take it, and I'll risk 1 hour. If it makes a lower low and we get a breaker, I'll also take it. So if it goes boop and then higher, I'd rather not though. I actually like the SMT here. I don't think it's going to be held, but I actually like it. Okay, we wait. I'm in shorts right now. Chill. No one sees your trade. You got to come over to the YouTube stream today, guys. YouTube stream. Unfortunately, I can't stream my screen on TikTok. Same thing tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be back to the setup. Maybe one more retrace in the 15-minute gap that's forming. That's possible too. That's definitely possible too. It's got to be speedy now or not at all. Okay, not at all. It's got to resweep. Resweep. Too much back and forth in there. Gatie, what country do you prefer to live on? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. How are the cats in Detroit, bro? What? I don't know. I didn't see no cats yet. Saw some dogs. Okay. The last game plan is pretty much the 15-minute gap here, guys. And if we don't get something from that, it's done. We call it a session. Silver bullet scalp idea. I do like the idea that some people are probably feel trapped short here. Um, I like how long it took to get down here because that means there was a good chance that it built up liquidity. We need to see a sweep. And then that's it. That's the game plan. That's it. That's our last. If it dumps through, no trade. If it pumps up, no trade. And that's it. Then we're done. I'm stuck between $100 $200 and need $700 to request a payout, and then my head is spinning from all the discipline. How are the birds? Only pigeons. How's the sun? Sun's good actually. Good, pretty good. Yeah, I mean I like Canada. The winter is kind of too cold though. It does get a little too cold. Healthcare system's not the best. You can already tell. See how these candles are like getting a little slow? Already not ideal. Okay, bro. So you've been in one, so you've been trading one strategy for how long? It's been the same strategy refined for pretty much since. So I'll tell you guys the rundown in terms of my strategy. I initially started trading with ICT 2022 model. That's basically my reversal model now. I just don't enter off of a fair value gap. It's the same criteria. I switched from ICT 2022 model and I started trading everything. I started trading turtle soup. I was looking for bottom and top ticking strategies. I was trading SMTs only. I was trading only using 1 minute CISDs. I was trading quarterly theory. I was trading literally anything and everything. And then I realized that I didn't like any of it, and I just went back to ICT 2022. And then I started implementing something ICT taught in 2022 mentorship. Bro, nobody knows this. You know what's crazy? Nobody knows this. People completely missed this in ICT's 2022 mentorship. He basically taught the protraction model. Do you know what he said? And I'm gonna show you guys. This is actually probably the most sauce I'm ever gonna be sharing here ever. ICT taught the protraction model in 2022. He just never showed it. He only explained it. And if you didn't hear it, you missed it. ICT talked about how you don't have to buy the bullish fair value gap. When there's a bullish fair value gap, you don't have to buy it. So let's just say you're planning on, like market structure shift, fair value gap, breaker structure, whatever, you buy the fair value gap, you put a limit order. He was like, if you don't want to buy the fair value gap, don't. Wait for it to trade into the fair value gap. He said this with his verbal words. He didn't show it on the screen. He said it with his words. He said, when price goes into the fair value gap and then breaks above, makes a higher high, you have a buy stop resting here. You can just leave a buy stop, which means if price goes up there, you get filled long, right? And he said, and if you do this and there's enough speed, you don't even need to put your stop loss at the bottom of the fair value gap. You can put your stop loss at whichever low gets put in. That's quite literally my protraction model, right? That's literally my protraction model. And he talked about that. And ever since I heard that, I was like, wait a minute, I like that, right? He never showed it as a model. He never demonstrated. He just said you can buy it on a buy stop. And I like buying on a buy stop. I like buying the strength personally. Anyways, I'm looking at this setup, guys. This looks pretty strong. I'm gonna wait for a candle closure here, and we may get in long here. Say we buy the inversion. We can squeeze out a 1 hour trade. Maybe squeeze out a 1 hour trade. I need a good closure here. Not too much of a good closure, man, because we ain't gonna get a fill. There's not enough range here. You take any trade? No, but we may take one right now. I just want the limit order to fill so it copies on the trade copier. Okay. Guys, we're taking our first and last trade of the morning session. Sell stop. Perfect. We're on a 10-point stop here. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna look for this 1 hour trade, this 1 hour scalp trade. And this will be it. This is the last trade. After this, we're gonna end the stream. If this doesn't play, I don't really want to be in anything else. 15-minute fair value gap, 1 minute inversion. Seems like it copied nicely. Whoops. Oh man, I keep accidentally. I keep switching off the trade copier by accident. Okay, I won't be able to see YouTube chat for a bit. Let me just make sure this trade copier is okay. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I have the trade copier on another laptop just to make it simple. Okay, so if we can make a higher high here, it looks like we get a pretty deep retracement. If we can respect this fair value gap, if we inverse, honestly, I might just close it early if it even gives us the chance to. Yeah, honestly, if it comes back here to minus 75, which I don't think it will, but if it does, yeah, we just immediately get stopped there. So that protraction did not play out. Uh, did that copy? Dude, I hate how I'm trying to scroll, and every time I scroll, it takes me out the trade copier. Okay, I think the accounts are good. I don't think. Okay, we're good. Okay, well, it came down and stopped us. I don't know if Nasdaq did the same. Yeah. Could it go higher here? Yeah, it definitely could. Could have just just souped me out. Um, it's kind of sloppy here. I really did like that setup. 15-minute fair value gap, 1 minute inversion, target the AM high. Um, doesn't seem like it wants to go higher anymore, potentially. So yeah, I mean that's I really don't see myself taking anything, you know. I don't think I want to re-enter long here. It would be this IFEG if I did, but if this candle really goes quickly, then perhaps it'd have to be a really quick candle just for it to show me that okay, we got souped and then it just pumped aggressively, right? And that's okay. I'm waiting for the close on this. If it trades up into a higher high, can't really run a 10-point stop. I may try it again if it makes a higher high with another 10-point stop. Another protraction model off a 1 minute soup. Call it 490 on the fill. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time, guys. I'm gonna try one more time. Just framing a 10 handle run. Another IFUG. This will be my last trade of the day. So just re-entering off the last trade. Hopefully this one plays. And we'll see, we'll see. Gonna trail the stop here already, I think, for now it's a 10-point stop. I'm pretty happy with a 10-point stop. We're not asking for much. Just want a 10 handle run. If I can trail the stop to 7.5, we may be able to get another entry. For now, we'll go 481. Okay, bullish fair value gap here. I'm considering putting my stop here and buying this bullish fair value gap. Because if I buy the higher high, I guess I can go to 483 and buy the higher high. Yeah, we can try that. So if it makes a higher high here, I'll buy that and I'll trail my stop here. And that should be good risk. If it explodes, we'll just move the stop here. But for now, I'll put it here. Actually, yeah, we can put it here. We could put it right there at 485. Let me see what NQ is doing. Looks pretty good as well. Whoops. Don't want to move that. If we make a higher high here, I'll trail. Currently have a 9-point stop, so just under 1 risk to reward of a risk. I can't see the YouTube chat right now. See how much speed we get here. Speed matters here. Okay, if it shoots up and fails me, I'll keep it. If it doesn't shoot up, I'll be a little bit skeptical. I'd want to see this be treated like an order block. I'm gonna put the stop to 482. It's looking really slow. It's looking really slow, which is fine. Could stay choppy in here for some time, I suppose. Check out the NASDAQ here. Set an alert there on the NASDAQ. I don't have to keep switching. Oh my God. Okay, we'll see. Just watching the speed. Okay, there's the speed that I want to see. We'll move the stop loss Let's go 483 for now, but we can always close manually. We don't need the full 10 handle run anymore. The 9 handle run, 6,500. Realistically, my stop can be here at 485. For now, it's 483, but I'm just gonna wait for this candle to close. Let me see the 5 minute. Is that another 5 minute? 485. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and trail. We got to de-risk the trade here. So we're risking. We'll go 48475. Oh no, 48550 we can even get. So the risk is reduced. That's really important in the long run. 5 point stop, 5 times 5 is 25. 20 times 4 is 100. So we're risking only 0.6 R on this trade. And I'm looking for 6,500 on the S&P 500. 6,500. And this is pretty much a set and forget now. So I can't switch to the YouTube chat yet, unfortunately, but TikTok's been chilling here for some time. We'll see if this can just go through, get me the big 6.5. Even if we just framed a 9 handle run, what, or a 7 handle run, 7 times 35. Not bad. I may even consider, depending on how strong this candle is, getting one more contract in. Yeah, I'm gonna try it there. That should copy. So just bringing the risk up to 150. 5 handles or 5 contracts. I could even do one more, but we'll just leave it at 5, I think. And the trade copier is working perfectly fine. See if we can respect this OB. Pretty strong displacement there, or pretty decent speed on that candle. I'm going to switch over to NASDAQ and just see what is NQ doing. NQ looks a little bit stronger. Doesn't seem like it wants to just make a clean, easy, higher high. We may get stopped out here. We'll see. Stop is 48.50. 48, 6485.50. So we're making a new 5 minute low here. Yep, I think we're probably going to get stopped here. We did come back into the fair value gap, so we'll see if that bounces. If we made a higher high, I mean, I'm not going to pyramid into this, but that would be nice. Because I can't really trail here. 486. It saves us 2 ticks. In hindsight, really, the better long would have just been towards previous day's high, but I do think we make a higher high at some point. I think it just may be a little too, maybe a little too high resistance to actually capture the move. All right, this next candle should be very telling. It'll either stop us or, you know, make a higher high. And if we make a higher high, it should be a relatively easy trade. The only concern is if NASDAQ makes a higher high and ES doesn't. That wouldn't be fun, which is possible. Very possible. We can get above the body with the body. We can trail to 486. We're not really saving much. 6486. NQ SMT. We may get stopped out immediately here on the SMT. This has been happening to us like so often. Oh yeah, this probably just already stopped us, didn't it? Am I? This has been happening to us so often. NQ hits our target and ES doesn't, and I end up breaking even or getting stopped. I mean, we'll see if ES wants to pull through and make a higher high. If we can stay above that wick, stay above that line, hoping we can get that higher high. ES was the more bullish asset going into the day, so it kind of just flipped on us. I do like the body here. See if ES can get the job done for us today. And if it does close below the blue line, then maybe we can get out break even if we can manually close it. Closes right there, of course. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the risk. Only 5 points. Yeah, if you took the trade on NQ, not as much range. Yeah, I think it's going to stop us here, unfortunately. With the SMT here, it's just not ideal to be in a position like this. It's trading below the immediate rebalance already. Made a higher high, now potentially a lower low. I'll wait and see if it makes a lower low. The stop is slightly reduced, 4.75 points. Yeah. Kind of unfortunate, but it kind of is, it is what it is. So what's the realized P&L here? So we're just down under 1R for the day. I think it was a good idea. ES was the more bullish asset, and then it flipped on us. Took the initial long, stopped, long, 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 and then stopped on a trail. So that's going to be my executions for the day. Let's share this. I can open up the YouTube chat again here, see what YouTube's saying. No, I mean, no, it's not pass. We did make a higher high on the model did play on NQ, and that's all you can really ask for is the AM high, right? That's all you can really ask for. That's all you can really ask for. I will journal this in the Discord for you guys. Oh shoot. Tuesday, March 31st. Who put a heart on that, everyone? Two protraction longs, 2 AM high. I don't know exactly how many. Let's say -1 are on the That's it. Those are the executions. And that's it. That's going to be it for me today, guys. I appreciate you guys coming through. If you're on TikTok, you don't see the chart, you got to come to YouTube chat next time. I will see you guys live tomorrow, exact same time. I'm going to go about my day in Detroit now. I'm looking at this. Could go lower, could go higher. I think it's kind of unclear what's going to likely happen, but I don't see myself taking anything else today. So I will see you guys. Potentially, we'll trade Asia session. I'm not 100% sure. I'll be at a game most likely. So I will see you guys. Take care. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace. How do I end this shit?